Well, today, Dorian, remember Dorian? He is on his 7th day here.
7 whole days.
7 days, and I'm starting to pervert the boy. Starting. He's only here 15 days. Anyway, Dorian is going to set up in front of you this brand new Transformers Pro we just took out of the box, and you can see it's carefully taped and marked. Okay, Dorian, go ahead. The first thing you're going to do is what?
Directions?
Ah, yes, right there.
Directions.
Huh?
This is what I think of directions.
But...
I'm just kidding.
We did that before. See, nobody reads directions, but Dorian is going to. So he is going to carefully follow the new lockdown. See now, actually, see where it says new lockdown bar latches?
Yeah.
When this game was created, this was one of the first games to have a new system that was different than the original system. Mm-hmm. This is what they call new old stock. This was still in the box, but it was actually created. Let me see. Let me see if there's a production date. Oh, yeah, here we are. That's when it was boxed. August of 2013, going on 2 years ago. So obviously, Dorian's also going to have to do the code. So he's going to first start by carefully reading the instructions. Okay, Dorian, you're off. Well, I see you made some progress.
Yes, I have.
Now, did you get the balls in it, young man?
I did get all 4 balls in it.
Good, good. And the plumb bob?
The plumb bob.
Ah, now I bet you never heard that term before you worked here.
I don't think so, no.
Well, let's plug it in. Let's see if it works right out of the box. I see you also removed all the packing crap.
Yep.
That's cleverly. I'll bet this... There it is, young man.
Yeah.
See, he's definitely a greenhorn. Isn't he, Frank?
Well, you can't expect everybody to know everything the first day.
Down below, young man.
Not you.
You can roll the chairs out of the way, youngster. Frank is here. Look. Good. There we go. A little more. Now, do you think it's going to work out of the box, folks?
Of course, it's brand new.
Well, let's see. Now you may snap it on.
Get
Here
the
we
fire
go.
extinguisher?
So far, so good.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's waiting for a quarter, Frank.
I just gave you one, drop it in.
Yes, but you need 2.
Need 3.
Oh gosh, no, 3. Okay, so we'll get around that. Here, wait a minute. And look, you didn't put the balls in very well. Here. Turn the volume down a little. I guess we're going to have to move that as well. Ah, there we go. All right, Dorian, you may hit the start button. I didn't put enough credits on it. I thought
You didn't put any credit, you turned the volume down.
So sue me. Sue me.
Is this your first day? You
Loading.
got a greenhorn.
You didn't even choose yourself. No, he's playing Decepticon. You know, in fairness to the game, we don't have any pitch. Oh, God.
It is
Right.
tempting.
We need pitch. Let me get something to pitch it.
Raw thrills.
Here, look. I got something we call a pitch-o-matic. These are actually built for pitches. Dorian, I want you to slide it under. This is how you level a game. See, this isn't orchestrated at all. These people know it's not orchestrated. Is it enough pitch? Looks like it. Yeah, it's enough. Not quite enough, but good enough.
Birthplace of the human race.
You see?
It's also tilted to the left.
Still needing a lot.
Multipliers are lit.
Multipliers of it, young man.
All those multipliers.
Believe it or not, this is the first Pro we've ever had.
Really?
We've had the other two models, but this has the regular light bulbs rather than those annoying LEDs. See, back then, when the game was made 2 years ago, LEDs were still considered new. But, you know, it's a lot of extra dough to get an LED model. Dorian, I think the next step is loading the new code. So, you do that by turning the machine off, unlocking the front. Hopefully the key is good. And you get that unlocked, and we will do code. You know what code is like, don't you? Oh boy, are we in for a treat. See, I threw this boy under the bus. You're obviously aware of that. He has never done this before. You gave him no instruction. Except for the funny stuff about the instructions. Look, the game still thinks it's on. Actually, that's the capacitors holding the charge. The capacitors are still holding the charge in those LEDs.
This chip?
Well, that's the programming chip, but that's the portal. That's what we have to upgrade. So we are going to get a stick of memory, go on Stern's website, and get that code and do it. Okay, here we go. You're on the website.
Go down to game code. And on the right side's a list there. Go down to Transformers Pro. Click on that, and then just check the README file. You want to see if there's anything new in there.
1.8.
That's what's in there already, isn't it?
Yeah, we already have the latest update.
1.8.
2013 was the last update.
You mean there were no mistakes? Usually there's mistakes.
Machine works.
Are you sure? Just make sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want to call Stern and verify it with them? Maybe the website's not up to date.
I guess we should, because we haven't sold a Pro before. I know the LEs had updates.
Maybe
But,
they care about them more.
No, I guess they got it all right. Well, we just wasted that bit of video. Dorian, I'm blaming you for this mess.
I am in charge of Stern's misgivings.
No, I guess they got it right. Okay, well then let's get back to the game. Okay, Dorian, well, we're going to do the switch test now, right? You've been reading up on it.
I did read it in the manual. All you have to do is press the menu button and just keep going. Diagnostics, switch menu, switch test. One button, 5 times-ish.
Yes, the switch edges test. And then you're going to do what now? Tell our people.
So pretty much you just go through and press each switch one at a time and see if it lights up on the screen. You have some that are already light up, and that's just because they're ones that happen to be default on or default closed.
That's correct.
So you just go in, pressing everything a pinball can press. Now it works.
Our spinner.
Spinner. It lands up here. Really just everything.
Good. And no new programming needed, huh? No, Dorian, did you notice that the ribbon cable, so it doesn't accidentally fall out, the ribbon cables have a little bit of glue holding them in, right here and here, see?
Yeah.
And they have a lithium battery, just like the ones we use, and the same kind of holder. So batteries aren't bad to be put in that way to hold the memory. I also like the feature, Dorian, that these games all have LEDs for the fuses. Now, Waco's Aftor was the first game to have a LED. When we closed the front door, the rest of the lights came on, see? But isn't that something? 1985's Aftor. First pinball they made, they put an LED for every single fuse. The only company to do that until Stern did it, all these years later. Is that some trivia you really needed to know, Dorian?
Of course not.
Of course you needed to know it. Now, of course, the only downside of this is this edition has regular lighting in it. There are no LEDs. There are colored bulbs, Dorian, see?
Yeah.
There are colored bulbs, but it's all regular lighting. There are a few LEDs here and there in the machine. I see one here and a couple in the pop bumpers. You had to buy the premium edition to get the LEDs, the Decepticon or the Rubicon. I can see them now. That's not the Rubicon, it's the Autobot. Okay, I can't resist. I mean, the game sets it up for. Okay, well, why don't we do one last test on it, Dorian, and we can get it wrapped up.
Which is?
So we back out. Very easy to back out of the memory. You just have to hit the back button. Over, and then we move over to quit. You're not a quitter, are you, young man?
We'll see about that.
Okay. And there we go. Done. All right. I'm going to let you play. Dorian, you may play for 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
How about that? That's the best part. The best part of working here is playing it. Ah. Well, son, are you developing some pinball skills?
I am definitely developing some skills.
I see you also developed getting fingerprints all over my new glass, young man.
And this exists for a reason.
So what do you think?
I like this machine.
It's very nice, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot of good stuff on it.
It's a very nice game. Very nice piece of equipment. All right. You've got it wrapped up like a cocoon.
All wrapped up.
Should I do the cocoon clip? Cocoon. Cocoon. I had to do that. God, I like that so much. Oh, man. Okay. Now, when you get to the end of the roll, what do you think you do at the end of this?
Tie it off somehow?
No, you just break it apart.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. See, completely unplanned. So we gave you a total, honest appraisal of this machine. Completely done, first time by Dorian, but carefully supervised by me. Not really.
Breathing down my neck.
He has to learn, right? I've only got 8 more days after this. Okay, well, good. We are ready now to move on.
Where do we get the leg?
Well, it looks like Dorian has to change a leg. One of the legs broke off of this GALAGA board. This is typical on these older boards. This is a video game board GALAGA we have them working on. What's happened is a lot of the chips, if you look here on these, see? They're black edges. That's because they're silver-legged chips. And they tarnish over the years. So after we clean them, we're going to see if we can solder a new leg on. That's going to be Dorian's project now.
Yep.
Ah, the boys are back. And I hope you've got good things in there.
Kurt,
Let's see.
not in here.
Kurt, where is that boy? Ah, wood. That's right. And look, a Bone Busters. Double trouble and paint. So you're going to build a skid for the shuffle alley, right?
No skids.
You're supposed to say.
The boys got us skids, right? Oh, I guess not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I keep forgetting. I'll do it. I'll do it all.
I'll do that.
I'll do everything. Why don't you just stay at home and just phone in your hours? Don't you talk about my bird. Curdy Birdie, he's just a boy. Where is Frank? Oh, look. There's a tomcat in there. And what else is there? Anything else come in here? That tomcat was ordered. Somebody ordered that. We finally found one. Oh, there's a stern ready to go out. Okay. Good. Now, these better get ready. Look, we got a Star Trek Premium, Metallica LED. What's
Walking
that?
Dead.
Walking Dead. Premium. What's this? Oh, Wizard of Oz. Okay. I want them crated. Oh, here, Frank back here. We are doing something. Oh, I got to show you this. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful paint job somebody did on this Mars God of War that we are using for parts for the other Mars God of War. But here, I want to show you what Frank is working on 2 games that we are getting ready for a filming session tonight by a studio, and I can't tell you anything else, but I can show you the games. So we are trying to get 2 machines ready for the set, for the program. Frank is cleaning chips. It's a grand champion. And look, it is now a Outer Cosmic Invaders. Let's see, Outer Cosmic Invaders. With an unusual Space Invaders type game. Frank, it does work, right?
Yeah, if the sockets
Sort of.
are bad, so it might reset.
Okay, it sort of works.
I did play a few games.
Good, it works enough, right?
It'll work enough.
For the show, for the filming tonight. Yeah, so we're just getting crap ready for the filming. Did I say crap? Anyway, it's going along very well. So, let's see. Frank, were you successful? Now, if it goes well, then you'll see what we're filming. So we'll see. So far, so good. I see the race.
Graphics issues.
Yeah, but it works enough.
Well, it does now. Before it would crash.
Kids go nuts for this game. You're off.
Before it would just crash right here.
Well, you should have crashed. Look, it's working enough for the filming. Okay. Well, I'm afraid to tell you that we're going to go back over. Oh, let's see how Dorian's making out. Okay, Dorian, let's see how you made out here. It looks like...
There's that joint right there.
Yes, you did. You made a successful soldering job on chip 1, but I understand another one busted, huh?
Yep, this one has an end pin missing on this side,
Good.
which is kind of nasty.
Good. Well, fix it.
I'll do my best.
Dorian, I'm going to let you end this video appropriately. How do you want to end it?
Is it the clap?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I've never had this big of a responsibility before.
Well, why don't you make something explode? What would something?
I could just try resting aside.
No. Close your eyes and concentrate. Here we go. Good night.